George Blackwood, who scored 5 last season for Adelaide, really should have given them the lead here. Now Arzani, promising position, and that's how it's done. Macarthur getting one of their star men on the ball. So it's Isaias. Oh, as here goes Arzani. Arzani down to the byline, cuts it for Rocky Rose, and that's 2. And Daniel Arzani has scored one and made one. And against the run of play in this second half, Macarthur have doubled their lead. Taken short. Noon's ball in is a great one, and the header from Miller. And Macarthur, with the set piece, have stunned the champions.
It's a hammer blow, this one. Really, for Macarthur on the Harvey Norman replay. The cross from Noon's a good one. It's a pretty routine defensive display. Should have been for Western United.
It's been quite the opening. Noon's free kick. And Matthew Miller makes amends within 2 minutes of conceding a controversial penalty. Drew for Al Hassan Toure. Could there be consolation here? It's Anthony Carter. It's in off the post, and Macarthur are not quite dead yet. 3-2.
Appearance 55 in Macarthur colours for Lachlan Rose. And his first touch could be vital. Lachlan Rose has only just arrived. And you talk about an instant impact. And off the bench and with his first touch, Lachlan Rose has drawn Macarthur Bulls level, poking it beyond Ollie's sail. Dwight York, no doubt, internally congratulating himself on the tactical change.
Oh, Vukovic has got in a terrible mess, and Macarthur opened the scoring through Al Hassan Toure. And Danny Vukovic, who's had such a good week, selected for Australia's World Cup squad, has made an absolute howler. It's produced this corner. Craig Noon with the ball in, and that's 2. It's Jonathan Aspro. Would you believe it? His first ever A-League men's goal. Mariners have been caught with numbers upfield, and Arabuli's ball finds Jed Drew. This to win it for the Bulls. It's Drew! How about that? What a topsy-turvy game, and Dwight York's team have, in all likelihood, won the points to stymie that brilliant comeback from the Mariners.
In it comes towards Aspro Potamides, now Bacchus. Back with Toure. The cross in is a good one, Arabuli! Well, we've hardly seen him in an attacking sense for 70 minutes this afternoon. And then it's a wonderful delivery to the back post. And completely unmarked. In the end, a simple header for the Georgian, who gets his first ever goal in A-League football.
The game has largely been a spectator.
Al Hassan Toure on the move. Craig Noon is wide left. Arabuli in the box. Near post. Arabuli! That is a terrific goal on the counter-attack by Macarthur. And Bachana Arabuli has his second goal in 2 games. And the Bulls lead in first half stoppage time. Now that counter is on once more for Macarthur. Al Hassan Toure on the left. Going to go around James Donachie. Still Toure. And here's Ulysses down the line. That should do it for Macarthur. Lovely finish from the Mexican. He's threatened to do that all afternoon. Make that 5 goals in 8 matches against Sydney for Ulysses Damala, by far his favourite opponent. And the Bulls should be home and hose from here. Now within sight, the Bulls have a 4th clean sheet of the season, which would equal their seasonal total from last year. Miller. They had a 3rd, they can, you know. And And that is a fine finish again. Bachana Arabouli has a double, and Sydney are sunk. Plus stoppages, of course. The XG rate suggests that Newcastle have had the better of things. That's an awkward one for Dane Ingham, and Touré's got onside and scores from close range. Against the run of play, Macarthur hit the front. Dane Ingham got into a terrible mess. Arabouli will leave it for Arzani. Little lift over the top. Could this be it? A really important hand by Duncan, but it's in now off Ulis's doubler, and that should be enough for the 3 points for the Bulls. Finally, the second goal has arrived. Drew's corner, and it found Arzani. That's a near post and forced in by Matt Miller against one of his former clubs, and the Bulls are back in the game and still over half an hour to go. Well, this time it was the Mariners who clocked off from the set piece, and the Bulls have profited.
Noon, he's got Miller behind him. Now Davila. Uli Davila still driving the ball across, and they're back in it. The 10 men of Macarthur equalise through their providential goal scorer, the right back, Matt Miller, with his 4th of the season. It's been such a topsy-turvy season. As Noon's ball in for Najjar, controls, finds Davila, Jet Drew! And they've done it, Andy Harper. And Jet Drew, with his 2nd goal in his 1st season of top-flight football in Australia. And it may yet prove to be another winner.
As Macarthur have an opportunity here. That's a really nice cutback from Algler, setting up Najjar, and would you believe it, Macarthur have a goal out of absolutely nothing, you'd have to say.
Davila. Oh, brilliant from Uli Davila. Ollie Sale won't want to see it again too many times, because the Wellington keeper has given Macarthur a helping hand back into the game. Uli Jr. celebrates on the hill. Just took it too close to Callan Elliott, but they've given it away. Davila looks up early and finds Jet Drew. Can he fashion a shooting opportunity? It might fall for Najjar! And the tide has turned in Campbelltown. Moody Najjar with his 2nd in as many games. And somehow Macarthur find themselves in front. Just 24 matches over the last 4 years before returning to Australia. De Silva. For the pace of Touré. Leaves Kai Truin in his wake. Touré now, back post towards Arabouli. And it's in the back of the net. After 9 games without a goal, the Georgian striker, Bachana Arabouli, breaks his drought, slamming the ball into the back of the net. Lose their way. This is more direct from Matt Miller. It's a great run. It's a fantastic run, and it's a brilliant individual goal. And how simple this game can be. Midway through the second half, goal number 5 of the season for Matt Miller, and he shows his teammates how it's done. This is an opportunity that has gotten away from them, unless there is still a final twist in the tail of this one. Vujitsa back in, the header, and it's in! McGing, the former Brisbane player, with the back post header in the 95th minute. Here is Miller taking on McGarry. Back to Arzani, driven in hard towards De Silva. And against his former club, Macarthur have the lead 11 minutes in.
Here's Jamison, blocked away by Bacchus. Now the outlet pass, clever from Romero. And Toure backs his own speed. He's got the pitch to break into here, Al-Hassan Toure. And he feeds it through. It's Romero. He rounds the keeper. And Macarthur score. What a moment for Jason Romero. The mid-season surprise signing. The American by RBL Leichhardt has put Macarthur in front.
Cross being a pass. Everything good Perth are doing is coming down this right-hand side through Osler.
It's the sort of 45 minutes that would be getting the attention of Tony Vidmar, the Olyroos coach, to be honest, because he's looked sensational. Macarthur, though, they want to strike right at the end of the half. Rose. Onto his left. Rose! Macarthur get the goal! And for the first time in 2023, Lockie Rose is a goal scorer.
The header off the crossbar. And one for McGing. They're in behind them again here. Rose in the middle. And they have their goal. Less than a minute after being denied by the woodwork. And it's their captain this evening, Lockie Rose, who draws them back on level terms, who lights the way out of the darkness. Macarthur have made all 5 changes. Wanderers still have one up their sleeve. This is Drew with Toure! In the first minute of stoppage time, having suffered for 65 minutes of this match, Macarthur have dipped into their bag of tricks and pulled out a winner. Forward, Najar looking for the free kick. Uzcock comes to help out. McGing with Drew. Down the line for Noon again. The cross is brilliant and they've got the equaliser. Bachana Arabuli. And it's another stoppage time goal that the Jets concede.
Well, they got a corner here. Craig Noon, near post, helped on, and it's crept in off Tomislav Uzcock. The captain of the Bulls gets them level with a header from a corner that just crept in into the corner, and Izzo couldn't keep it out. And Macarthur are all square.